Alright, YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Let's get right into this video. Let's talk about the reason that people compete with you is because you're high pressure. So what I mean by you're high pressure, I mean when people see you, they could tell that you're someone that's like, you have value to you. They could tell you're not just someone like ordinary, right? And this has probably happened to you throughout your whole life because you've been generally like an intelligent person, or a person who was able just to do things. You've probably been a person that has done a lot of different things, like accomplished a lot of things, whatever it is. You're a person who's naturally like ambitious. You're a person who's naturally positive, right? Because of your spirit, you're a positive, upbeat type of person. You're probably a hard-working person, whatever type of work that you do. And whenever people see that, I mean, whenever people see you, they get the urge to compete with you, right? This is why you probably have people that you don't even know or you just met, like they'll start competing with you, like they'll start saying things to try to get above you, right? Like certain things, like for example, like they'll say something like, they'll bring up like money to your face or something. They'll start like bragging about like some money that they made or something. Or like they'll start bragging about whatever they accomplished. And like, you've probably seen this happen to you, and like maybe they don't say this stuff to other people, but for you they do, right? And you're just like, hold up, why is this person trying to like compete with me, right? So the reason people do that is because you have a lot of like, you have a lot of gifts, right? And people can see that, so they feel the need to compete with you. And whenever you come around, and I've talked about this in a lot of my past videos, but whenever you come around, you have a presence to you. You're pressure pretty much, right? You change the atmosphere of places, so people start acting different. And this all comes from your spirit and just who you are, right? And competition can be a good thing, but it could also be a bad thing. There's like a fine lining to it, right? Because competition is natural, whether that's like sports or just like friendships or just like healthy competition. But a lot of competition could also turn into jealousy, right? People could try to like act like they're better than you, or try to like put you down or whatever to feel better than you, right? You're just someone that people view as highly, in a way. And I'm not saying this in an egotistical way. People could just see you as someone who's like high value, right? And this has probably happened to you throughout your whole life, but because people view you as this person who's like high value, because of the way you carry yourself, you don't act like grimy, you don't act malicious, you don't act without class, you act with like grace, you act with love, you act with class and everything. You're probably a really like polite person, or like respectful type of person, and like you carry yourself well, you take care of your health, take care of your family, whatever it is. You're just a person who's high value, right? And since you're this way, whenever you come around certain people, especially people who kind of live in sin, who live in more wickedness, or just the type of person, whenever they see you, they start to get jealous, right? So they start to compete with you. They try to get like all the attention, because you're someone who probably gets attention normally. Like you just naturally get attention. You don't really have to do anything to get attention, really. It just like comes to you for some reason. It's just who you are, right? You have a big presence to you. It's all in the spirit. And people don't like to get the shine off of them. People don't like to feel like they're getting beat by someone, right? People are just naturally like that. So because of the presence that you have, whenever you come around, that person who might be egotistical and everything, might be thinking that they get all the attention and everything, once you come around, the attention goes on you. And then so people start not to pay attention to them as much, and people start to get mad. And like, the funny thing is, if you're watching this video, your intentions are never to take anyone's spotlight or whatever. You probably don't even try to do anything. You just like come there, like people just start speaking to you, right? Because your spirit naturally like draws people in. You're someone who just looks like they're easy to talk to, like someone that's like bright, and like when people see you, they just want to talk to you. So it doesn't matter who it is. And a lot of people get mad about that. So whenever you go around, like people start competing with you, People start like bragging about things to you. People will start trying to get under your skin and everything. People will start trying to see who's like, they try to take their attention away from, try to take attention away from you to them and everything. They'll start acting a certain way, but the whole time it's not even working. The whole time people are starting to focus on you. They're focusing on you. They're asking questions and everything, and people get mad about that, right? And it's just who you are. It's just what you do. You have a high spirit to you. You're a bright person. You're like a light. You're a person who likely has a lot of class just naturally. It doesn't matter what income level you are or whatever. It doesn't matter about any of that. You're just a person who has class, right? Because you have the Spirit of God. You walk in love. You walk in grace. You walk with the gifts of the Spirit. And people could see that thing. People could see that. And whenever they're not walking in the Spirit, whenever they're people who are more insecure, they're going to get mad about it. So this is kind of also how your presence like naturally exposes people, because you get this attention. You start to see how people actually act. It like brings out insecurities in people. This is why people have hated you a lot. People have hated you because it's all jealousy, right? It's all envy. And before you ever knew that was a cause, you could have probably thought like, what am I even doing? Like, why are people acting like this, right? It's almost like automatic. Like people don't realize why they're acting like that, but it's all in the spirit. You just naturally bring out these insecurities in people. Because when they come around you, they feel kind of exposed. They feel like vulnerable, right? Since you're this light, you attract all this attention and everything. Because you attract all that attention, you start to see how people actually like act. You start to see through facades, right? And you have discernment. You got the gift of discernment, so you're able to see through all these things and everything. That's also another reason why people compete with you, because they see that you have discernment. And because you have this discernment, they know that they can't really like put up a front with you. So they're either gonna get like aggressive. They're gonna try saying some things. They're gonna start doing stuff to like protect them, right? But they can't protect themselves from you. You just naturally see who they are, right? That's why people get like mad at you and everything. But yeah, if you resonate with this video though, this is for you. But there's nothing that you could do about it either. You can't like hide from this. Like even if you hide yourself, once you go around people again, it's gonna be the same thing, right? It's just who you are. It's just what you do. It's just how you're created, right? And it gets like annoying. Because like you're probably the type of person that just wants like authentic friendships. You don't want a friendship that's like sketchy, right? That's like jealousy and everything. You don't want like a competitive friendship. You're probably just the type of person that just wants to like connect with somebody and just talk about things without any like envy, jealousy, and all these things. But the fact that you're this way, it's gonna make a lot of people feel insecure, right? And I'm not saying either that you're a perfect person either, that you don't have any like insecurities. But in your nature, you're just this type of person who isn't really the type to get like jealous, who isn't the type to see people as like competition and everything. You're not that type of person. You see people as people, right? You don't judge people based on who they are, what they do, blah, 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 all that stuff. You just see people for who they actually are, like what their behavior is. Like, how do they act? Like, how do they treat people? How do they think? Are they fake? Are they this? Do they do this? Are they manipulative? Are they honest? You see people for being people. That's what makes people mad, because you can see somebody that may be like viewed highly or something, and then you go around, all of a sudden like they start acting like insecure, like their mood changes all of a sudden, and you didn't even say anything, and you're like, wait, why is this person acting different now? This person was just acting happy and confident. Now around me, they're starting to act weird and like they seem like angry or whatever. It's all because they know that you can see right through them and everything, and you're gonna see what you see. If you see right through a person who's just good, who's honest and everything, they're just gonna like you even more, because they're like, oh, this person actually sees me for who I am. But if you're around someone who's gonna be fake, who acts fake, who's not really who they say they are, and they're like on a facade, you're gonna see right through them, and they're gonna get mad at you, right? They're gonna be like, oh, I can't stunt in front of this person. I can't be fake in front of this person, they're gonna know, right? And I'm gonna look dumb, so they get mad at you. And this is what causes a competition. Because of your presence, it's what your presence does, right? Because you carry the Spirit of God. That spirit naturally exposes things. It just exposes things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you resonate with this video, if you truly resonate like to your spirit, then you know it's for you. But yeah, this video isn't anything to blow your head up, make you prideful and everything. It just makes you realize who you are and like why people have acted this way towards you, like specifically why you've been treated in like a different way. It usually just stems from envy, jealousy, and everything. It doesn't have anything to do with you. Just that your spirit just does this. You just have that light on you. You have a natural like spotlight on you. You just have this spotlight, and people get mad about that, right? But yeah, don't forget to like, of course. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, God bless you guys.